Here's an example of how to write the chemical equation for the electrolytic dissociation. We're going to determine the chemical equation for the electrolytic dissociation of the solid compound Ca3N2. So I'm going to start by writing my electrolyte, which is my Ca3N2, right up there. Now it's in solid phase, so I'm going to put the S, the phase right there as a subscript. And then I'm going to draw my arrow, and to the right of my arrow, I need to put in my cation and my anion. In this case, calcium is my cation, and nitrogen is my anion. Both of these are in aqueous phase. So I'm going to put that in right away so that I don't forget it. That is a step that we often forget. So now that I've got everything set up, I need to figure out the charges. And to do that, I need to look at my periodic table. Now, if I take a look, I can see that calcium is an alkaline earth metal. It's in the 2A family. So that often has a charge of 2+, which I'm going to put in right here. Meanwhile, nitrogen is over here in the group 5, which often has a charge of 3-. So I'm going to stick that charge right up here. Before I go any further, I just have to check my original electrolyte and make sure that my equation is balanced, which I can see that I have a subscript of 3 here. So I'm going to need to put 3 as the coefficient on my calcium. And I have a subscript of 2 on nitrogen, which means that it's going to come over and become the coefficient on my nitrogen over here. So just remove my periodic table, and I'm all ready to go. I've got everything finished, but I do need to make sure that my charge is balanced. So a quick calculation of my charges to make sure that everything checks out is always good practice. So I see that I have 3 calciums. That means I have 3 times the 2+ charge. And I'm going to add that to my 2 times the 3- charge for the nitrogen. This should give me 0, but I'm going to still go ahead and calculate it. 3 times 2+, of course, gives me 6 positive. And 2 times 3- gives me 6-, which is most definitely an overall charge of 0. So everything checks out, and we're good to go.